what's up and welcome back to my channel. I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe like always. Now the 12th edition of the Miss Supranational competition is just around the corner, the finale of which is going to be held on August 21st in Poland. This edition of the Miss Supranational pageant was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic, but I'm so happy that it's finally happening and I will be covering it here on my channel. Now in today's video, I'm going to be revealing my top 10 favorites for the 60 delegates who are going to represent their individual countries at the Miss Supranational competition. And while I do think that it's a little too soon to be having very concrete favorites for this competition, but based on the first impressions, what we've seen of their social media profiles, and my most favorite Supra Chat with Anne episodes, I do have a few contestants who are on my radar and have definitely impressed me with the way they speak and their presentation as well. I'm a huge fan of the Supra Chat with Anne episodes that have been coming out in the last week, and if you're a pageant aspirant and want to prepare for your interviews, you should definitely be watching these and watching all the contestants, how they answer their questions. And if you wish to be trained by me for your upcoming pageant, then you should definitely check out my training program called Conquer with Nikita Tanwani. I will leave all the details and the link to it in the description box below, so you can go check that out. So now, in no particular order, the contestants who have made it to my top 10 favorites are: number 1 is India. Call me biased, but Avriti Chaudhary is making us so proud right now. I got this opportunity to meet Avriti in Mumbai last year before the pandemic at a show, and since then I can see a tremendous transformation in her speaking skills, her personality, and the way she has worked on herself is so commendable. And India has been getting placed at Supranational for the last couple of years, but looking at Avriti, and she is a top favorite of not just mine but a lot of other pageant bloggers, the way she is so gracefully breaking beauty standards, the way she answered the questions in the first group of Supra Chat with Anne episodes just showed that she is so well prepared. She is absolutely nailing all her interviews, and she also has such an amazing wardrobe. So I am definitely looking forward to Avriti's journey, and let's see, India can definitely make it to top 5 this time. My next favorite for the Miss Supranational crown has to be Venezuela. Valentino Sanchez is a 25-year-old model, and she has also worked in television and radio. And she also advocates for mental health and LGBTQ rights. Now, looking at her interviews and her pictures, she has a very vibrant and bold personality. She's an excellent speaker and she speaks with a lot of conviction, which I was really impressed with. And all of these factors combined, and along with her skills and her preparation, I think Venezuela could be making history this time, and Valentino could be bringing back the first supranational crown for her country this time. Now, before I reveal the next contestant who has made it to my top 10 favorites, I want to take a moment and talk about a lot of other contestants who have been on my radar, but I have quite mixed opinions on them. So we have Peru, and we have Dominican Republic, and we have Paraguay. And so these three contestants, in their interviews, they did really impress me when they were introducing themselves. And I believe all of them have such stunning faces, absolutely gorgeous women. But when it came to the question and answer round, they were not really that impressive for me. And so while I think they definitely have the potential, I would probably put them in my top 25 favorites, but not in my top 10 favorites as of now. But like I said, I think it's a little too soon. There is a lot more that we can hear and see from the contestants. My next top 10 favorite for the Miss Supranational crown has to be Germany. Denise Nicole was originally born and raised in Philippines, but later moved to Germany at the age of 16. And now, when the representative is not a native person in pageants, more often than not, that comes with a lot of backlash sometimes. And in Denise's case, I love the fact that she handles it so gracefully. She has this vibrant aura, she loves to sing, and she has this positivity that is very, very infectious. She's the type of contestant that I would want to listen to more and more, and she is an amazing speaker, of course. So without a doubt, Germany could be a top 10. Moving on, the next contestant who definitely grabbed my attention is Bahamas. Neisha Tillers, if I'm pronouncing that name right. Now, Neisha actually got the opportunity to represent Bahamas at the Miss Supranational competition by being the winner of the virtual Miss Supra Star Search competition, which was a virtual competition conducted to be able to send delegates to Miss Supranational for countries who do not have national organizations. I thought that was a very wonderful initiative. And now Bahamas is a 28-year-old motivational speaker, so obviously she has amazing speaking and oratory skills. I also like the fact that She has a degree in psychology and the vibes that she gives out are very warm. One of the things I noticed is her beautiful smile every time she's in an interview. She's also an amazing listener, which I feel is a very important part of communication. Not just should you be able to speak well, but it's also important to know when to listen and how to react with your face and acknowledge what the other person is saying. So that's something I really noticed in Bahamas, and I'm really looking forward to her journey. She also has prior pageant experience and was placed as the runner-up at Miss Universe Bahamas earlier. Oh, and fun fact, Miss Supranational England was also the runner-up of the virtual Miss Suprastar search competition. So Bahamas and England have come from that competition. The next contestant who has made it to top 10 favorites is Indonesia, Jihan Almira, one of the smartest and well-spoken contestants I have seen in Miss Supranational so far. And she is so well prepared. She has a lot of pageant experience. She is amazing with her presentation. And fun fact about her, she's also on the cast of Gossip Girl Indonesia, which I thought was really, really cool. And her answers were so unique is what I liked about her. She comes across as someone who is extremely confident, knows what they're saying, knows what they're doing. She's also a very resilient woman. And with the way Indonesia prepares their candidates, I think Indonesia could be someone to definitely watch out for. I would not be surprised if she backs the crown. My next favorite on this list is someone who may be considered an underdog as well, and that contestant is Netherlands. This 23-year-old Svelia wants to give a new dimension to the Black Lives Matter movement in the Netherlands and wants to use her title to advocate for a stronger position of Afro-Dutch women in the society. She emphasized on the goal and said that we have a culture of tolerance, a notion that we must constantly sustain. My effort is to dedicate my title and my crown to improve the position of Black women in the Dutch society, and from the ground up, we will upgrade. I love what she stands for. She has one of the most smartest answers in the interview rounds, and I feel like people do underestimate her, but she's definitely one to watch out for. She's very well prepared, she has a lot of conviction, and she gave me the impression of being a beauty queen who truly understands the value of the title and understands what the crown stands for, and she would use it for a very good purpose. And so I would definitely be rooting for Netherlands as well. Now a contestant who's definitely not an underdog, we have Thailand on one of my top 10 favorites, Queenie Benjarat. We've all seen her performance at Miss Universe Thailand where she placed in top 10, and Thailand also prepares its contestants really, really well. She's definitely one with a lot of potential and could bring home a back-to-back win for Thailand at Miss Supranational. She was one of the first delegates to fly to Poland, and she was carrying 14 suitcases, and Thailand representatives' wardrobes are always one that we are all excited and watching out for. Her performance at the Miss Universe Thailand stage was so mesmerizing, and obviously for Supranational, after getting more trained and preparing even harder, I can only imagine what she's going to bring to the stage this time. My next favorite is the candidate from one of the most popular pageant countries, Philippines. Nindi Pajares was this time actually not chosen by the judges, but in fact because of the pandemic, Miss World Philippines had to be postponed. However, the contestants for Miss Supranational had to fly out before that finale could have happened, and so Nindi was actually chosen as a favorite by her fellow contestants and the organization as well. And because of this rushed process, Nindi actually just got less than 10 days to prepare for the Miss Supranational pageant. Now, Nindi has prior pageant experience, and even with such a short amount of time, I am very, very sure that she would have performed very well at Miss World Philippines also, and will do amazingly well at the Miss Supranational competition as well. Nindi actually began her pageant journey at a very young age when she was just 10 years old, but there was certain incidents which led to her moving away from pageantry for a while in 2019, and now she has made a comeback. So I'm definitely looking forward to her journey as to what type of benefits, sometimes taking a break can do to you, to your self-esteem, the way you approach pageantry, and also give you that fresh spark of motivation, which can definitely bring in a new type of personality and a new type of vibe and aura to a candidate's performance. So following Nindi's performance at the competition is definitely going to be interesting and one to watch out for. Now, my second last favorite, although this was not in any particular order, for the top 10 favorites for Miss Supranational is South Africa. Thatu Moshel. Again, not really sure if I pronounced this name right, but she is a doctor and definitely has the potential to make it to top 5 of Miss Supranational. And Thatu is actually the first candidate to be going for Miss Supranational from South Africa after the franchisee for Supranational has come under the Miss South Africa organization, because recently the Beauty of Africa organization gave up the Supranational franchisee and took over the Miss Multinational franchisee. And so now this new organization definitely prepares their candidates very, very well. And so Thatu is looking extremely confident, very well prepared. She is an amazing speaker, as we've seen her speak so well. Her answers are quite precise. She sounds authentic. There is a lot of conviction in her voice, which I was really impressed with. And South Africa candidates are always one of my favorites, whether it's Miss World, whether it's Miss Universe, and now we have Miss Supranational also. So definitely rooting for South Africa as well. And my last but not the least favorite for Miss Supranational crown, and this could be a repetitive placement because last year Namibia was first runner up, and this year also Namibia's representative, who is Shanique Raab, is such a stunning woman. She has such a striking face. She's just a natural speaker, so well engaging. Shanique is a fashion designer who recently launched her first clothing brand, and she screams Supranational from head to toe because of the vibe that she gives out, her personality, her features, everything that she is putting out in terms of her performance, her videos, and her photo shoots as well. All of it has the Supranational aura and the vibe that the Miss Supranational organization would be looking for. And right after their runner-up placement last year, it looks like Namibia is definitely eyeing the crown this time. They are coming at it hard and they are very well prepared. So those are my top 10 favorites for the Miss Supranational 2021. And like I said, I feel it's a little too soon. We're still waiting for most of the other contestants to land in Poland, and we get to see them in person, get to see how they're performing during the competition, which I'm looking forward to. Let me know who are your favorites so far in the comment section below, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any of the new episodes in which I will be covering this competition. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. As always, I love you guys so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye bye.